The twin suns of Tatooine hang low on the horizon, casting long shadows across the endless sea of sand. The air is dry, the wind carrying with it the faint scent of dust and decay. It is a harsh place, this desert. A place where life clings to existence by the thinnest of threads. And yet, even here, there is beauty. Even here, there is hope. I have lived in this desert for many years. I have watched the suns rise and set more times than I can count. I have felt the weight of the heat, the sting of the sand, the loneliness of the endless expanse. And yet, I endure. Not because I am strong, though strength is a part of it. Not because I am wise, though wisdom has its place. But because I have learned the power of resilience. The power to endure. Even when all seems lost, you have come to me seeking advice. You are facing a challenge, a trial, a moment of darkness. And you wonder how you will endure, how you will find the strength to carry on. Let me tell you something. The path ahead will not be easy. It will test you in ways you cannot yet imagine. But you will endure. You will find the strength. And in doing so, you will discover a power within yourself that you never knew existed. Let me tell you about resilience. It is not the absence of fear. It is not the absence of pain. It is the ability to face those things, to acknowledge them, and to move forward despite them. I have known fear. I have known pain. I have known loss. And yet I endure. Not because I am unafraid, but because I have learned to live with my fear. Not because I am untouched by pain, but because I have learned to carry it with me. Not because I have forgotten my losses, but because I have learned to honor them. When I was a young Jedi, I believed that strength was the key to victory. That if I trained hard enough, if I fought well enough, I could overcome any obstacle. And in many ways, I was right. Strength is important, skill is important. But there is more to resilience than strength. There is more to endurance than skill. There is the ability to adapt, to change, to grow. I learned this lesson the hard way. During the Clone Wars, I faced many challenges. I led armies into battle. I fought alongside my friends, my comrades, my brothers, and I lost many of them. I lost them to the chaos of war, to the cruelty of our enemies, to the darkness that threatened to consume us all. And with each loss, I felt a piece of myself break, a piece of my heart shatter. But I could not stop. I could not give up. Because the fight was not over. Because the galaxy needed me. Because the light still burned, even in the darkest of times. And then came the fall. The fall of the Jedi. The fall of the Republic. The fall of my apprentice, my brother, my friend, Anakin. I still remember the moment I realized what he had become. The moment I realized that the boy I had trained, the man I had fought beside, had turned to the dark side. It was like a knife to the heart, a wound that would never fully heal. And yet, I endured. Because I had to. Because there was still hope. Because there was still a chance, however small, to set things right. I faced him on Mustafar. I fought him with everything I had, and I won. But it was not a victory. It was a tragedy that left me broken, lost, and alone. And so I came to this desert, to Tatooine, to watch over his son, to protect the last hope of the galaxy. And in doing so, I found a new purpose, a new reason to endure. Resilience is not something you are born with. It is something you learn, something you earn. It is forged in the fires of adversity, tempered by the trials of life. And it is not a one-time thing. It is a continuous process, a journey, a path that you must walk every day. Let me tell you something else. You are not alone. No one endures alone. We are all connected, bound together by the Force, by our shared experiences, by our shared struggles. And in those connections, we find strength, we find hope, we find resilience. I have had many teachers in my life. Some taught me how to fight. Some taught me how to lead. Some taught me how to survive. But the most important lessons I learned were not about strength or skill or strategy. They were about resilience, about endurance, about the power to keep going, even when everything seems hopeless. Qui-Gon Jinn was one of those teachers. He was my master, my mentor, my friend. And he taught me many things. But the most important thing he taught me was this. The Force is not just a tool. It is not just a weapon. It is a guide, a source of strength, a source of hope. And it is always with us, even in our darkest moments. When Qui-Gon died, I felt lost. I felt like a part of me had died with him. But I endured, because I had to, because he would have wanted me to, and because I knew that his teachings, his wisdom, his spirit would always be with me. Yoda was another teacher. He taught me the importance of patience, of wisdom, of perspective. He taught me that failure is not the end, that it is a lesson, a chance to learn, to grow, to become stronger. And he taught me that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope, always light. And then there was Anakin. He was my apprentice, my brother, my friend, and in many ways, he taught me the most about resilience, because he showed me what happens when resilience fails, when hope is lost, when the darkness takes hold. And he showed me that even then, even in the face of such darkness, there is still a chance for redemption, still a chance for light. You are facing a challenge, a trial, a moment of darkness, and you wonder how you will endure. Let me tell you this. You will endure because you must, because there is no other choice, because the galaxy needs you, because the light needs you. But endurance is not just about surviving. It is about thriving, about finding meaning in the struggle, about growing stronger, wiser, more resilient with each passing day. And it is about hope, about believing, even in the darkest of times, that there is still light. Still, a chance for things to get better. I have lived through many dark times. I have faced many challenges, and I have endured. Not because I am strong, though strength is a part of it. Not because I am wise, though wisdom has its place. But because I have learned the power of resilience, the power to endure even when all seems lost. And so can you. The path ahead will not be easy. It will test you in ways you cannot yet imagine. But you will endure. You will find the strength. And in doing so, you will discover a power within yourself that you never knew existed. Remember this. The Force is with you. Always. And so am I. May the Force be with you.